Hey guys, Heathen here coming to give you my reactions from AEW Double or Nothing last night. Went with my wife and a couple of our friends. It was their first wrestling show ever gone live. For my wife, it was her second big show. She did go to Monday Night Raw last winter, and then we've gone to local shows. But it was an incredible show. Got in by the time I got my, Phoenix AEW shirt. Then we got in, sat down, ready to go with our drinks. It was Mercedes Moné versus Jamie Hayter, which for the most part was a very solid match. There's a couple lulls in it, I think. Again, I'm not a huge Mercedes Moné fan, and honestly, the ending, I don't know if it was intentional or not, but spiking Jamie Hayter's head into that roll-up, sneaky win. Jamie Hayter doesn't look worse, and her tombstone looked like it fucking killed Mercedes. The next match we had Nigel McGuinness, Daniel Garcia versus FTR. I'm not gonna lie, I was a little bit emotional for this one. I never thought I'd see Nigel McGuinness wrestle live, only because he had, basically retired by the time I was going to live shows, and just never thought I'd see it happen. So it was great to see it in person. Glad my boys FTR won, but that was a solid match. Although for most of it, it just seemed like Daniel Garcia and Nigel McGuinness took turns dying on the outside of the ring. Going from there, we had awesome fucking matches all night. But we had the Hurt Business, which was fun having them come out and having the whole crowd chant, we heard people over and over and over again, versus the Sons of Texas. Again, solid match. Dustin Rhodes kills it for his age and the fact that he's had both knees replaced. He still moves great. He still wrestles great. He honestly just looks and sounds more and more like his dad, minus the lisp. But it was a great match. Glad it looked like Sammy Guevara got killed. I don't care for the guy. We had Timeless Toni Storm and Mina Shirakawa. Again, fantastic match. Toni Storm's the best. Give her all the praises, all the rewards, everything. She's fucking fantastic. Her versus Mercedes, I'm assuming is going to be an incredible match, but I'm hoping Toni keeps the belt. Again, I don't need more Mercedes Moné belt collector gimmick. I don't think she's all that great. But, shout out to Mina Shirakawa and Toni Storm. Fantastic match. Lots going on. My boy Luther got caught in the crossfire. Fantastic match. We had Mark Briscoe versus Ricochet in the stretcher match. That was insane. Fun story. One of my friends thought it was fake blood until they did the zoom in and saw it literally coming out of Mark Briscoe's head. That was another fun match. Lots of chaos, lots of jumping parts. Fucking polishing Ricochet's head for the bald champ was great. You can't say enough about those two guys putting on a fantastic match. And the fact that, spoilers, Mark Briscoe pops out later again. Although, get that man a new shirt at some point. We had the Paragon match. I never even saw the advertising. I never even saw the announcement for it. But Paragon versus the Don Callis family, being Takeshita, Josh Alexander, and Kyle Fletcher. Again, it was kind of a mid-match. They're all great, but the fact that they came out after the arena match kind of killed all the energy that everyone had. Still solid match, though. Popped real hard when not only Ishii came out, because I love Ishii, been a huge fan of his, but the Ace came out and made an appearance, which is absolutely insane. It is what it is. You could tell he's older, but it's awesome seeing him. It's awesome seeing the Ace in person. Cole crowd went nuts. We also, again, had that amazing Anarchy in the Arena match. They actually told everyone in our rows to sit down because they were going to have people coming out. And I was very confused because they had, the Ops come out, and Swerve come out, and Kenny Omega, and Willow Nightingale, and everyone come out, and then they had the Young Bucks and the Death Riders, and Claudio just stood next to us for a long ass time until we turned and Samoa Joe just fucking stole his ass and fought him outside the arena and then brought him back. That was incredible. There's another one where the wife and the friends got a little squeamish because there was, you know, the staple gun. There was the barbed wire with Kabashi. There was, or not Kabashi, I forget his name. But that was fantastic. Incredible match. Lots of big moments. Swerve coming out on the forklift was fantastic. The Founding Fathers gimmick was great. The over and over again of let the bodies hit the floor and the crowd singing it was an incredible experience. And seeing fucking Willow Nightingale show out, she was killing it. Even after her ear got locked up, she was fucking killing it. And her and Will Hobbs having their moment was great. Will Hobbs looking like an absolute fucking monster for a while was fantastic. I love Gabe Kidd coming out and attacking, and then just everyone from the Death Riders getting locked in an ambulance was hilarious. I was dying. And then that goes into the Swerve Stomp with the fucking thumbtack shoes that they're going to be selling, and Kenny Omega putting the other Young Buck through the electrical box in the table. Fantastic match. Insane. Loved every second of it. I was losing my mind until we got to the main event, which was my boy, my guy, Hangman Adam Page and Will Ospreay. Now, I will give Will Ospreay all the credit in the world. He's one of the best in the world. He is fantastic. He moves like a fucking comic book character. But I was pulling hard for Hangman Adam Page the entire time. I think the story makes more sense. The promos made more sense. His intro I thought was better. Very much, you know, mixing the entertainment with the wrestling better than Ospreay did. But that was an incredible match. That one was my match of the night. My wife and the friends, their match of the night was the arena match. Mine was Hangman and Ospreay because they fucking tore the house down. They beat the shit out of each other. They had that scary announce table match. I'm glad they're okay. But that just gave me flashbacks to Kurt Angle and Triple H from back in the day. And I'm just glad that they're all fine. They ended up, you know, turning. They landed more on their back. Hangman picked him up, did the Deadeye again on the collapse table. The shootout with them removing the elbow pads, doing the hidden blade and the buckshot lariat was incredible. Overall, just incredible match. I love them stealing or attempting to steal each other's rivals' finishers. You know, Ospreay going for the one-winged angel, Hangman going for Swerve's move. I forget what it's called. Incredible fucking night. 10 out of 10. Absolutely fucking loved it. We had great seats. We got to see Claudio up and close. Got to see him stolen. It was incredible. Yeah, I honestly, I would give it an A+. Even though there's some slower moments, everything fit in well. Great match, and I honestly think that was the best Anarchy in the Arena match, and that Owen Cup match, I think, was between Hangman and Ospreay was the best of that tournament. So, what did you guys think?